Hello friends, another month coming on, which means it's another month to talk about what I want to read in the month of November. November is a particularly packed month for us. Both my kids' birthdays are in November. Thanksgiving is obviously in November. My nephew's birthday is in November. My father-in-law's birthday is in November. My brother's birthday is in November. Like, we got a lot going on in November. First and foremost is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, which is following a college student who cheated on. She falls for her neighbor or something. It's currently the 21st. I know, cutting it really close. And I have not started this. I might get started on it, but I doubt that I'm going to finish it this month. So this is on my list for November. I think it'll be really quick, easy. I mean, you know. And because it's a duology, Maybe Now, which is after the roommate or the neighbor and her get together. And then it's about two of the characters from And Maybe Someday. So I don't understand what the synopsis means, which I said in my book haul video. But I'm still pretty excited. I think these will both be really quick ones. And as I mentioned before, a couple of times on my channel, I am reading the Harry Potter series with my husband. So we will be reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which is number 5. It took us a little while to get through number 4. That's a chunkin' book. And with school, oh, this one's a chunkin' book too. Oh my god. With school starting and everything, we just didn't have a lot of time to sit down and do it. We were sick at the very beginning of the month for 2 weeks where I couldn't read and we didn't have time because the kids were sick, whatever the case may be. But we're going to get back into it and I'm really, really excited. I think 5 through 7 are my favorite Harry Potters. Just because they're action-packed. They make you want to keep going, and I love that. And finally, I am going to read Fairy Tale by Stephen King. I picked this one up last month. I thought it came out in January, but it came out in October, which is really exciting. The premise is effectively a high school kid meets an old guy who leaves him a treasure chest or something. And it's a portal to another world. There you go. That's it. That's all I need. Stephen King is one of my favorite authors of all time. Like, I love me. There's been one Stephen King novella that kind of let me down, and it wasn't even horrible. It just wasn't great. So I'm really, really excited to read this one. So I'm setting my sights at 4 books total, some chunkin' books for the month of November. For the month of October, I didn't set any goals and I read like 10 books. I also have 2 audiobooks on the docket. I also already have 2 audiobooks on my docket. The Southern Book Club's Guide to Vampire Slaying. Is that what it's called? And a Dean Koontz book called Faceless, maybe. The Facelift. I don't know what it's called. Dean Koontz is one of my parents' favorite authors, so I was just exposed to it a lot, and I've never actually read one of his books. So I figured I'd start with an audiobook, and if I love it, I can just borrow books from my mom or whatever. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. And feel free to like, subscribe, and all those other YouTube things down below.